All right. Welcome, everybody, to Sticky Bleachers coverage of the NBA Finals. Game 2, Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors.
We are live here from Oracle Arena in beautiful Oakland, California. Let's take a look at the highlights from Game 1. At the end of the first quarter, Kyrie Irving with the huge three, make it 16-7. Later on in the game, it would be Curry tying it up at 40. That score would stick, and we go to overtime. Golden State gets 3 more in the overtime period. Wasn't enough for the Cavaliers, and Golden State holds on for the 46-43 victory. Quickly back here to Oakland as the starting lineups come out. What did you think about last night's game, Bob?
Well, that was a mixed bag of a game right there, but really showed the heart of the Warriors there for coming back at the end and tying the game up and then winning in overtime. And you have to wonder about LeBron and the Cavaliers. How are they going to respond from Game 2?
Yes, a hostile crowd here in Oakland, actually a very hostile city. Last night I was celebrating with some of the locals. I didn't see you there at the celebration, but there was some guys with a burning car underneath the bridge just down the street from the stadium. I think it was an 82 Buick, but we are enjoying a nice night there. Some Mad Dog, and I think there may have actually been some wild Mad Dogs partying with us there too. Anyway, we're about to start off the action here tonight. Here's the tip.
The tip goes to Irving. Irving's bringing up the court, and again, they started off with that double team, but then they went back into man.
Inside, we do have a foul on Barnes early on. Could get into trouble here later on. Only a few seconds in, already recording his first personal. LeBron gives the Cavaliers the early lead.
Well, it looks like that shoulder's doing good for LeBron. That fall into the stands yesterday doesn't seem to be affecting him.
Yes, nice to see. Stephon Curry bringing the ball down for the Warriors' first possession of Game 2.
Oh, quick pass back to him. That's good defense by the Cavs. They're really not letting him get anywhere.
Yes, and double team on Thompson there. Are they playing a light zone defense here? What can you see? Oh, big jam. And the and one upcoming. That was Bogut.
That was Bogut. The pride of the University of Utah. And he drains the free throw. We got J.R. Smith bringing it up the court and throws the ball away.
Ooh, over and back.
Harrison Barnes from Ames, Iowa, throws the ball in.
Stephon Curry top the key, setting it up.
Ames, much like Oakland.
Stephon Curry working inside, and he's fouled on the floor.
Well, definitely a lot more fouls today already. You get these teams playing physical basketball still. And it looks like New York's calling it this time.
Yes, the referee team calling from New York controversially. I wonder if that was just to save on some travel costs.
I do think the NBA is trying to save some money, so that could be a reason why.
Yes, it is a long flight, of course, from New York all the way out here to Oakland. I think you actually have to fly into Irvine and take a long car trip. The Oakland airport having an infestation of possums recently, being totally shut down.
And no Uber available either. So.
Yes, Uber drivers famously not crossing the bridge to the Oakland side, sadly. But I think actually the 82 Buick that was burning last night may have been an Uber car. Didn't see the driver, can't confirm that. Meanwhile, good defense by the Warriors. Stephon Curry bringing it back down. And a quick takeaway.
Oh, J.R. Smith with the steal. Oh, J.R. Smith laying it down.
Beautiful. Takes it fast break the length of the court and lays it in himself. Beautiful play.
Thompson's pass to Curry. Curry to Bogut. Bogut driving the lane.
Lots of traffic in there. Bogut and Thompson battling.
Oh, 2 blocks. But he will not be denied.
Ill-advised shot there on the first one. What did you think? Shot clock running out? Not sure why.
It seemed like he forced a shot, but that was good defense by the Cavs, but you got to like the Warriors sticking with it. Irving with the long 3.
It will be no good, and Draymond Green will bring it back down to Stephon Curry. Another poke away. Irving this time.
Irving dancing around. Oh.
Nice behind-the-back pass. LeBron not able to capitalize.
LeBron with the inbound pass here. They're doing that cement foot tactic again.
Yes, it worked out for them this time. We got it in close to 5 seconds there, I thought, but referees in New York not calling it.
Can definitely tell that both teams are seeming like they're forcing shots.
Yes, but so far we've seen fewer of those long twos, except that last one there. Nice little poke away from Kevin Love. He will take it the length and lay it in.
Nicely done by the bearded Kevin Love.
To finish there, not as many quick jumpers there as we saw last night. Teams are taking their time a little bit more, maybe forcing it at the end of the shot clock. There's Thompson all by himself on the whole possession.
Concussion smumushin.
5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looks like Cleveland just holding on for the last shot. They will take it.
And drains the three.
Yes, and not quite able to get the shot off. So at the end of one, it's Cleveland up 11-7 over the Warriors. What did you see, Bob, and what do you think?
Both teams are definitely driving the hole now, and they're not pulling up for that short-range jumper. No three-pointers by Golden State. Again, starting off with a lack of shooting the three.
Yes, let's hope they can turn that around. Curry needs to get that three ball going. Speaking of Curry, he will bring it in for the first possession of the second quarter. Not going to be a three. Going for that short jumper again like we saw last night, but the offensive board gives him another chance.
Their first of the night.
Bogut working inside.
Bogut.
Beautiful behind-the-back pass, but it is blocked away from Barnes.
That's 3 blocks by the Cavaliers tonight. Irving setting up the offense to Love.
Not much there for Love in the paint.
It's not.
Not much there for anybody in the paint. Love from the free throw line.
Good ball movement.
Yes, that's how they're going to have to handle all this traffic in there tonight. Here's a three. There's the first one of the night for the Warriors.
I tell you, that's such an important part of their game. And they say that, you either live or die by the three.
Yes, now there was a quick fadeaway jumper by Irving. They did get the offensive board, which was then stolen. But again, we're seeing that team settling for the quick, long-range two. Apparently not learning their lessons from last night.
And the 4th block by the Cavaliers. Oh, and Kyrie Irving just driving it to the lane. Slamma, jamma.
Huge dunk by Irving there and a huge point in the game. In the huge series of the season.
Yes. Well, Golden State would love to go to Cleveland up 2-0. That's a huge advantage.
Yes, Bogut responding, trying to make just that happen.
Mozgov, the pride of St. Petersburg, passes it to Irving with the 3. Nicely done.
That makes their lead just a little bit more comfortable as we are halfway through the second quarter in this game already. Fast-paced game so far, much cleaner this quarter, but just as I say that, we have a foul on Mozgov, his first.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the enforcer. That's what he's in there for. They're not going to take any crap. But it doesn't look like Curry's right tonight.
Nice block right back to him, though. Bogut working out past the three-point line for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Trying to develop that part of his game. I don't know if the finals are the best time to do that. But
no, Barnes misses the long jumper there, a little bit too strong. And back to Cleveland. Irving trying to set something up. Here's Love with a fadeaway jumper, and he will drain that. 20-12 here, under a minute to go in the first half.
Love's looking really good tonight. He's got that short-range jumper down, and they're finding that open look.
Yes, they're moving that ball through. It's just so important here, and it's out of bounds back to the Warriors. Poked away by Cleveland.
Now, I didn't think that one went off a cap, but no, we got up. Look at the ill-advised pass there. I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know who he was passing it to, Bob. I couldn't see from up here.
Maybe he thought Steve Kerr was still in the league.
Yes, Steve Kerr is sitting down there in the front row.
It's an interesting NBA Finals. We have 2 rookie coaches, and there are only 2 rookie coaches who have ever won the NBA Finals, or the championship, in their first year in the history. So we're going to have 1 guaranteed this year.
There's a nice 3 from Thompson, and Cleveland looking like they might just want to hold on for the last shot here of the first half with a slightly comfortable lead.
It seems like what they're going to do. And again, they're passing the ball around. They're getting that good open look.
Yeah, they'd like to get a nice look here as the clock fades away. It's going to be LeBron. He does make it. He's going to have a chance for a 3-point play.
And the foul. See, he's showing up today. Nicely done.
Does finishes it. They're up 10 with 1 second to go. Here's Thompson with the huge three, and he sinks it to end the first half.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. Man, we're going to have to move the three-point line back.
I guess we just saw that highlight from last night as Irving sank the long jumper at the end of the first quarter, and now they pay him back to end the first half. Wow, what an exciting first half of basketball we've had so far here tonight. Cleveland with a comfortable lead, but definitely Warriors staying in there, especially at the end of that half. That three is going to really help as they start off the second half. What did you see?
Well, again, yeah, like you just said, that three has to be a crucial part of Golden State's game. They're not moving the ball around. It seems like they're settling for shots instead of kind of creating shots. So we'll see what they do in the second half here.
Yes. Here's our trivia question for today. Which Dream Team 2 player was MVP of the 1989 NBA Finals? 1989 NBA Finals. We'll have to think about that one as we go on here the third quarter.
Okay.
We had a question about Dream Team 2 in the last game here. We'll have to talk to our editors down there in the truck, see if we can get some variety in our trivia question. Talk to Jimmy Stoops down there in the truck. Jimmy, give us some better questions for the next game.
Dream Team 2 is over. Come on.
Yes, Jimmy Stoops, famously a big fan of everything that happened in the 80s and 90s for some reason, particularly 96. Not sure why. He really likes that year. It was an exciting year of basketball in the NBA.
Oh, yeah, it was a great year. Absolutely.
I think there was another guy who had a number 23 that year. Can't remember who.
Yeah, I think he returned.
Ooh, very hard foul. Speaking of number 23, very hard foul by James. We'll send Stephon Curry to the line.
With both teams shooting 100%, and as I say it, they missed the first one. Who do we got on the line here? Looks like Love's going to inbound to Irving.
Irving trying to set up something nice here in this possession, and he's fouled. That's going to be on the floor on Thompson. Love will inbound, but again, the teams need to get to this end of the court again. A little bit sloppy, but quickly Irving makes the long three on the inbound play. Well drawn up.
Yes. Maybe that's why they went down for defense. They kind of confuse everybody and then quickly come back.
That's a very interesting modern tactic. Big foul on Love on the J. That's Bogut again getting fouled on the dunk. And he'll have a chance for the three-point play.
And he completes it.
Wow.
Bogut with a huge game. Coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it seems like we hardly called his name at all in the last game. And now here's the second foul on Curry. Could be a problem later in the game.
Curry nails the first one. And nails the second one as well.
Strange to see Curry not getting more involved in the offense here for the Warriors. Strange that we have Bogut as the points leader for the team when their point guard just not making a lot happen tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Cavs are double-teaming Curry at all or doing anything out of the ordinary.
Picks up a nice assist on the feed to Green.
Irving with a nice pass into Love, and Love runs away for the three. He had a pretty good look there under the basket. What did you see? What'd you see, Corey?
He did. It was a wide open for a three. Not sure if I want to be running away from the basket for those threes unless you're really confident about your percentage.
And when you're up in the game, I don't know why you need to do that. I'd take the easy bucket.
Yeah, Love shooting 37% from three, so not exactly earth-shattering numbers.
Oh, offensive rebound, and James. Well, he looked like another number 23 there.
He sure did. He was well outside the paint when he left his feet for that dunk. Second foul on Mozgov. On the floor, Bogut to inbound. There's Curry. Can Curry make something happen on this possession? He's driving, and he will lay. Oh, no, it's blocked. Looked like he had a clear shot.
7 blocks by the Cavs. That's just not a part of their game, but man, are they doing it tonight.
Yeah, and they're doing it without the double team on Curry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Barnes in there. Bounces back out. Stoops.
And that one was knocked away.
Cavs are just playing good defense tonight. Mozgov. I don't know why Mozgov's taking a 3.
Yes,
but
early in the shot clock, you must have just thought he had a good look, but did not look like he did from here. Out of bounds to the Cavs.
Mozgov is the only Cleveland Cavalier without a nickname. You would think they'd have one for him.
Well, he might earn one after tonight, after taking that long 3.
We'll have to check Twitter.
Yes, we have Carson Daly as our social media expert. He's checking things out tonight. Sadly, will not be chiming in verbally, but good to see you, Carson. Hope you're listening down there in the truck. He's hanging out with Jimmy Stoops. For some reason, Carson Daly really likes to hang out in the truck. Carson Daly, also a big fan of the 90s, because that's when he had a career. Anyway.
Yeah, yep.
Closing out the third quarter, Barnes to take the last shot, and it's going to fall just a little bit short. Here at the end of the third, Cleveland still up 32-26 over Golden State. So how did they come out of the gate, did you think, after halftime, Bob?
It's a lot like last night. The only difference is, though, that Curry's not taking over the game. He's not making his shots, and neither is Thompson. They seem to be missing in the offense.
Yes, and Cleveland really stepping up the defense tonight. They're blocking balls, they're poking balls away, getting fast breaks, and just working really good fundamentals, not letting Golden State move the ball around like they'd like to. And I think that's why we see Curry not having the game that he wants to have. Here's our trivia answer. Which Dream Team 2 player was MVP of the 1989 Finals? Joe DeMars was selected as MVP in Detroit's first NBA championship victory. Joe DeMars, not a name we hear very often. Is Joe in attendance tonight?
Oh. I think so. Defensive mastermind. One of the greats. 3 from Irving.
Quick way to start this off and extend that lead here, putting some pressure on in the final quarter.
Absolutely. A defensive foul there by the Cavs. I don't know. They're just playing good defense. They're incorporating the ball, are the Cavaliers. And they're just playing good team basketball.
Yes.
Last night it seemed like it was all Irving.
Yes, Golden State certainly has their work cut out for them here in the fourth quarter, with a team that just seems to be clicking on both sides of the court.
Absolutely. Well,
Irving with the short-range J again.
There's always the...
Now there's the Love. This time it pays off for Love. There's the new play that Love likes to pull away behind the three-point line for the open look on the fadeaway.
It's the super pull fadeaway 3.
I'll have to see if we can talk to our stats guy, Jimmy Stoops, down there in the truck, see if he can get us a percentage on how he does when he runs away from the hoop for a fadeaway 3, what his percentage is on that. I don't know what the points per possession would be on that particular play, but
I don't know.
Who are we to judge? We're not the players. And there's another 3. Cavs just extending that lead even farther as we speak.
Yes, 41-28 with 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Is it time for the Warriors to enter desperation mode, Bob? What do you think?
Well, they definitely need to take their threes, and they need to score quickly. They need to get back in this game somehow. And passing the ball back and forth.
Ooh, big block. At what point would you start fouling if you're Golden State, Bob, as we get to the later half of the game here with the Cavs nearing double-digit leads?
At this point, I would let another 30 seconds go off the clock before you'd have to really start worrying. But the way the Cavs are playing defense, and Curry with a huge 3. They needed that one to stay on life support.
Yes, after another big block, though, by the Cavs. But on the other end, Irving gets boinked on the dunk attempt. Could that inject some life into this Warriors team?
And a quick turnaround, though. Right back into Irving's hands on the defensive rebound by the Cavs. Now, see, they got to just hold on to the ball in a backcourt violation. That's killer. They cannot let the Warriors get back in this game.
Nobody came out to help. Irving was by himself with a double team, getting pushed against that half-court line.
Just swarming defense by the Cavs. I can't even tell.
He's having a hard time with the cement shoe technique. When we have a foul on the Cavs on LeBron James, and I think this will be shooting 3 for Harrison Barnes.
I believe so. Harrison Barnes, he's at a 70% free throw shooting clip.
It's always good in a situation like this when you can score points with the clock not running, when you've got a deficit you need to overcome.
Exactly, making it much more manageable, 41-34.
Yeah, a couple quick turnarounds and you're good.
Yep, this is where I'd start fouling because you don't want them to hold on to the ball. Great steal, though.
Yes, there we get a possession back without the foul, but we need to get those points in quick. Thompson looking, not much happening there in the middle. He's going to go for the three, fall well short.
Barnes with a nice rebound there. I think that's a 2.
Doesn't matter because he missed it, and it's back to Irving and the Cavs, who are going to try to get as much clock off as they can, but they are fouled by Curry. That's his 4th. He's in major foul trouble now. 42 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, and at this point you can see the Cavs are just trying to hold on to the ball as long as possible.
Yes, Warriors, and I think they needed to get that foul a lot earlier. I saw 7 or 8 seconds come off that did not have to. Did you see the same?
Well, yeah, Love went out of bounds there, actually, so it was a bonehead move on his part. But Mozgov with the steal to Irving.
Yes, and I see the Golden State Warriors are kind of watching their dreams of a 2-game lead slipping away as Curry commits his 5th and fouls out. Livingston will be in for Curry at guard.
Well, you just got to look at this in the big picture. The Cavs came out and played a better game. And they're closing them out. This is what good teams do.
Yes, make your free throws, play good defense. How many coaches would pay a lot of money to have a team that could do that?
I can name a few.
And that will put them up 44-34, 19 seconds left to go in the game.
And at this point, you're just trying to, save face. Let's get as many points as possible, but... Oh, now it's getting physical.
Thompson and the team just trying to get the game over here, look as good as they can so they can get out, hit the Oakland streets, and maybe have some commiserating with the boys at the flaming car underneath the bridge. That will be our final tonight. Cleveland Cavaliers 44, Golden State Warriors 34. What did you think about that second half especially, Bob?
Well, I think the big numbers you look at for Golden State, 4 for 11 from three-point range, and then Cavaliers were 6 for 12. So it's a huge part of Golden State's game, and when it's not going, it's going to affect their offense drastically. So
how about the blocks number there? We have 10 blocks to 3 on the Cavaliers side.
10 blocks, 8 offensive boards. I mean, if you do that all game long, you're going to win the game more often than not. So Kyrie Irving, player of the game, 26 points. Just a good all-around game for the Cavaliers.
Yes, it really is. Well, now we will head over to Cleveland, Ohio for the next 2 games. At the end of the first 2 games of our 2015 NBA Championship Series here on Sticky Bleachers, it's 1-1, heading over to Cleveland. I am Corey.
I am Bobby. And we'll see you guys next time.